Joining me now, senior editor at the Federalist and Fox News contributor, Mollie Hemingway. Welcome back, Mollie.
It's great to be here.
So let's talk about Nikki Haley a little bit. She's one of those people who's been such a star in the president's administration, in his cabinet, and she's leaving on a much higher note than some of the past departures. Explain that.
Yeah, she's definitely leaving on a high note, and I think it has something to do with how her political instincts are just so good. She was one of these people who came in 2010 as part of the Tea Party wave. I'm not sure if people remember that Sarah Palin endorsed her, whereas John McCain endorsed her Republican primary opponent. And then when the Trump phenomenon happened, she certainly wasn't excited about it and didn't like everything he was saying. But rather than go in that never Trump direction, which is just a sort of political death knell, she thought about how to work best with him for the country, for the party. And so as a result, she is coming out of this 2-year stint with a much higher profile, a national profile, and she's greatly beloved by a lot of Republicans and Americans. So she has played this all very well.
She has, and she's also created a template for other people to follow in dealing with the president, because there are many who think that you cannot serve alongside this president unless you're a sycophant, when in fact she has shown that you can have robust disagreements, especially in important areas on foreign policy, and still do your job effectively, maintain the president's respect, and soldier on. What else can people learn from her time there?
Well, you know, there's no doubt they have a good relationship. The president and Nikki Haley have a good relationship. But I actually think there's a long-standing principle that it's best to have people in foreign policy positions who really share your foreign policy vision. Sometimes presidents put people in who are almost rivals, like President Barack Obama had Hillary Clinton in as Secretary of State. I think it actually works much better when you have people who just so understand what your foreign policy goals are that you don't have to do a lot of direction or force. You just can have them act as surrogates. So I do think that as we see who is the next UN ambassador, you might want to see someone who just more naturally understands that less interventionist foreign policy, the America First principled realism of Donald Trump.
Yeah, and that's something that we haven't seen, and people are still wrapping their heads around the idea of being anti-interventionist, which is certainly the right thrust for this or any other administration, but at the same time using some of that forceful language, and that's what Ambassador Haley seemed to balance very well. She gave a lot of tough speeches at the UN. There was a lot of heft in her words. She didn't back down, but she did it in a way that was still kind of reserved. She didn't have the president's bombast. How effective was her method?
I think she actually did. I mean, she was a very good speech giver. She did condemn shenanigans at the UN, and she did a very good job with that. The question is whether you want to use your strength and use your power, and how you want to use your strength and power. And I think she balanced that very well, and that should continue. There is a strong desire to pull away from some of that more war fighting that we've seen in the last 16 years. And the UN should be a place where you can use your power and use it diplomatically. She did that. She did that well, but I think other people can do it well. I think, we saw some of the names that were being floated around already. Richard Grenell, who was at the UN for 8 years in the early aughts.
He's our ambassador to Germany.
And now the ambassador to Germany. He would be someone who very much is in that mold of speaking
and the
forcefully.
President, yes, and the president really likes him. He's got an interesting backstory. We're running out of time, but do you buy into this new theory that Senator Lindsey Graham is going to be appointed Attorney General when Jeff Sessions is turfed, and then Nikki Haley will slide in as United States Senator?
It's a great theory. There's so much speculation out there. I do think, yes, this would be a possibility that Lindsey Graham would be Attorney General and Haley would be appointed or run for his seat. But there are a million possibilities out there, and it's wise not to speculate, other than Kanye would make a great UN ambassador.
He really would. And he's visiting the White House on Thursday, so we might see that dream become a reality. Mollie, thanks so much.
Thank you.